Hello, everyone. It's your girl again, your host, your number one rational religionist and conversationist, RITA, Rita. I'm so happy to be hosting another edition of Let's Get Critical. Yes, today I'll be discussing on the topic given, and I'll be talking about it in two dimensions. One, giving to your place of worship. Two, giving to people. Okay, so before we go further into the gist, let's go into our fun fact. Do you know that an average cell phone carries 18 times more potentially harmful germs than the toilet handle of a man's restroom? Yes. So next time you want to use your phone, make sure you disinfect it. Okay, so let's get critical. All right. So, as I was growing up, in life, I discovered that I love giving. And so whenever we are in church and we are told to give and I don't have the capacity to give, I always feel bad. So there was a particular point in my life that anytime I feel bad, okay, then I work as a school teacher. After I left my secondary school, I would take my salary, then it was about 8,000 or so, and I would give it to the church because I wanted to give, and I was having the heart to give because I was feeling bad because I wasn't giving when I've been called to give. Okay, the motive for me giving is because I don't want to feel bad. I want to, be able to give like other people, and I give all my salaries to my place of worship, and in the middle of the month, I'm broke. Like, I'm broke. There is no money coming in. There's no money going out. I'm broke. So broke. So this is the reason why I want to talk about this topic given. Okay, it is good to give to your place of worship. At least your pastors, the people there, they are watching your life, and it is your duty to also water them financially and other means. But then, if you don't have enough and you don't have the leading to give, please don't give. Okay, if your motive is because you are feeling bad and or you want to impress people, please don't give because you will suffer for it, especially if you don't have much money on you. Okay, now that's taking back to that take me back to, I remember them Ananias and Sapphira, when the apostles were asking people in the church to give what they have so they can give the poor. Ananias and Sapphira sold their land, their own land, and they decided to give part of the money to the church. And what happened is that their motive was to impress people so that they can see that they too they are participating. Probably they also are feeling bad that they are not given, okay, and they want to impress people just like I was, trying to impress people, and I was feeling bad. So they decided to give part of the money they got from the profit of the land they sold to the apostle. Now, when Ananias got to the apostle asked him, "Is this all the money, the amount of money you sold land? Like, is this all the money you've given to the Lord?" Ananias, so that he can boast that, yes, I'm also behaving like other people who brought their full money, from their produce, from land produce and whatever they do, into the work of God. He lied. And guess what? He was struck dead. Like, he was struck by the Holy Spirit and died instantly. His wife also came in and she also lied. When the apostle called her, is your husband said both of you sold your land and you've given the profit to the Lord. Is this all the money that you sold land for? And Sapphira, your wife, said yes, and she also died. So the point is, it's good to give, but don't give with the wrong motive. Okay? Don't give wrong motive. Now we're in the era of grace where people don't really die, like in the Bible days when the Holy Spirit was still hot. Don't mind me. Okay. Well, what can I say that now we're in the era of grace that you don't really have mad repercussions like time of old. So whenever you want to give in your place of work, do it because one, you have a leading to give. When you have a leading to give, probably your instinct is telling you that give into this particular project they want to do in your church or something. You are very sure that when things is going wrong, you can always go back to God, like, I gave because I received this leading, which I believe is from you to give, and I gave. Okay, not that you give to impress people and then you get broke again, you are definitely broke. And that kind of thing self, God does not really come through. I don't know, I'm not God, but for me, during my own period, or my own experience, I never saw anybody giving me any money, because I gave with the wrong motive. Now, that's been said and settled. Let's move into giving to people. A lot of times, people give to, you know, celebrities, so that they can, say that they are giving. Okay, let me explain what I mean. Okay, now we are in the era of BB Nigeria, and everybody is, hailing their housemates, talking about their housemates and all. When the housemate leaves, you see people giving them money, go fund, sending their money into the pocket of the housemate. There's nothing wrong truly in it. But what is wrong, and I think you should check, is that when you have a friend that is suffering or selling a product and she needs your help, to boost her business, and you're not helping her out, or you have a neighbor that is struggling with finances and you're not helping him out or her out, and you're giving your money, into GoFund to fund someone that you don't even know, that doesn't even know that you exist, it's actually wrong. It is very good to give somebody that that you relate with, that will appreciate you better than someone who already have. Without your money, your housemates are already rich. One, they have the fame, they could get to any length they want to get to. Two, they win, prizes, monetary prizes in the house. And so even without your help, they are still fine. Unlike your friend that doesn't have anybody to help him or her, your neighbor that is struggling with finances. I know you have your free will to do whatever you want to do with your money, fine, it's your money. But sometimes let's be, selfless. Let's be kind to people that we relate with, because they are the one that will be there for us when we have nothing. Remember, this life is in 360 degrees. It goes 360 degrees. It's rotates. Okay, this earth rotates. One time you are rich, and that time you're not, financially buoyant. You're not very, buoyant financially. So it's good to give to people around you, so that by the time you go down, you fall, they can be the one to, rise, make you rise up, like to elevate you, to lift you up in time of your, in time when you don't have ability to go up. Now, what am I trying to say in this edition? That one, when you give to your place of worship, give with the right motive and not to impress people. Okay? And when you give to people that you can relate with, people that relate with you, people that are very in their need, instead of giving to people that already have and don't even probably need your gift that much. Okay? So see you next time on Let's Get Critical.